Okay. Okay, I think it's recording. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Hi.
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 Salam.
Before we start, let's introduce ourselves. I am the group leader. My name is Aida Hazira binti Mama Yusuf. You can call me Aida. Next.
Hi, my name is Nur Aina binti Musdi. You can call me Aina.
Hi, my name is Safina Faria binti Muhammad Anwar. You can call me Afina.
Hi, my name is Nuha Tira binti Nazam Azizi. You can call me Nuha.
Hi, my name is Siti Nurhanis binti Rosli. You can call me Hanis.
Okay. Wait lah. Sekejap. Okay. So for this week's activity, based on our chosen topic, we have to do a presentation on the introduction of our speech. We should include attention getter, specific purpose, and central idea. So because I am the group leader, I will start first. Okay, we are.
Sure.
So it's recording. Okay. Do, 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 do. Can you guys see the screen, the slide?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For informative speech introduction, we have to include attention getter, specific purpose, and central idea. So, attention getter. What is attention getter? An attention getter is a tool that is used at the start of a presentation to attract the audience's interest. Um, I decided to choose a startling fact as my attention getter. For example, I can start my speech by saying, social media kills. Malaysia made international headlines in May 2019 when a young girl committed suicide after 69% of her Instagram followers voted in favor of her death. A 16-year-old girl allegedly committed suicide in Malaysia after polling her Instagram followers on whether she should die or not, with 69% responding that she should. Other than startling fact, I can start my speech by stating startling statistics. For example, depressive symptoms are also on the rise in the Asia Pacific area, which rates equivalent to those seen in Europe and America. According to the National Health and Morbidity Survey, Malaysia is one of the Asian nations with the highest rates of depression, with 1 in 5 teenagers aged 13 to 17 showing signs of depression. Furthermore, mental health issues were reported by 29.2% of Malaysians over the age of 16. Another startling statistics that I can say is mental illness is an issue for adolescent health, with 13% of 12 to 17-year-old reporting depression and 32% reporting anxiety. It is also an issue for young adults, with 25% of 18 to 25-year-old reporting some sort of mental illness. Girls are more likely than boys to suffer from depression. Some experts believe that the growth in mental illness is linked, at least in part, to the increased usage of social media by teenagers and young adults. Other than that, I can choose to share a common experience, so my audience will be attracted to listen to my speech. As an example, we all have had the experience of feeling insecure about the way we look or what's going on in our own lives as we scroll through social media. Although we know that people tend to share just the highlights of their lives and rarely the low points that everyone experiences, we couldn't help but to compare ourselves unfavorably with others on social media. This is the proof that social media has a negative impact on mental health. My specific purpose is to inform my audience about the impact social media has on mental health. And then I have to state my central idea. Central ideas. What is central idea? Central idea is a one sentence statement that sums up or encapsulates the major ideas of a speech. My central ideas are excessive social media usage trigger feelings of inadequacy about life and appearance, causes cyberbullying to happen, and worsens depression and anxiety. And then I also can include credibility, like why I am the right person to deliver this speech. I can say that. Um, I can say, for example, I am the right person to deliver this speech because I have done my research on mental health and I mean, sorry, my credibility as a speaker is I am the right person to deliver this speech because I have done my research about social media impact on mental health and I am passionate about the topic of mental health, so that is why I am the right person to deliver this speech. Okay, sorry. That's all for my introduction. Okay, I can pass to the next person. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, I will continue the presentation. Uh, you all can see my slide.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My attention getter is stuttering fact. Early parent-child relationships often include discussion of emotional states, and a number of studies have identified concurrent and longitudinal associations between children's discussions of emotions with parents and their understanding of emotions. Uh, my second startling fact is the the parent-child relationship develops and is shaped by both parental and child characteristics. Although the burden of responsibility is on the adult, the child from birth behaves in ways that will elicit care from the parent. Infants are genetically programmed to behave in ways that promote and maintain contact with other humans. The infant, through discriminative crying, looking, and smiling, initiates, maintains, and responds to social interaction. My next attention getter is common experience. Everyone's parent-child relationship is different. This is obvious in my surroundings as not everyone has a close relationship with their parents. Also, there are parents who are too preoccupied with their work to care for their children, which has a direct impact on the child's physical, emotional, and social development. Since this relationship shapes the child's personality, life choices, and overall behavior, parents must be wise in managing time so that their children do not feel neglected. My specific purpose is to inspire my audience about the importance of the parent-child relationship. Next, my central ideas is this relationship influence the child's personality, life choices, and general conduct. It might also affect their social, physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you. Next.
Okay, thank you. Next.
I'm the next center. Uh, you guys can see my slide.
Yes.
So I'm going to explain my introduction for my speech. So the content provided is intention getter, specific purpose, and central idea. So what is an intention getter? Intention getter is a tool that is used at the beginning of a speech to engage the audience. When you selecting an attention getter, make sure that your choice is relevant to your audience because various audience have a varied background and understanding. So you should do an analysis to determine whether the information you're going to utilize is appropriate for them. Moving on to my intention getter, which is startling statement. Um, you might surprise your audience by providing factual statement about your issue and acknowledge facts. On the other hand, is declaration that does not contain data but is startling to most listeners because they have gained new understanding about that issue. For example, that regard to my topic, which is benefits of donating blood. Sorry. The first one is, as per research, the rate of repeat donor increase with age and education level. According to Abdullah, 2011, person with a greater level of education contribute more frequently. The other one is, according to Dr. Phillips Christopher, Blood Bank Director at Loyola University Health System, frequent blood donations improve blood circulation, lowering the possibility of blood vessel lining deterioration and arterial blockages. Furthermore, my specific purpose is to spread the word about the necessity of blood donation. This is because countless people are unaware of the value of blood for some patients who desperately need, as well as how blood may save many lives. Lastly, my central idea is to evaluate the advantages of blood donations, which is you save life, it can remove extra iron and lower the risk of heart disease. And last, you are exposed to medical evolutions. So everyone should please do doing blood donations since it's helped many people. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Afina. Next person, please.
I will be the next. Wait,
Bergema.
can you guys see my slide?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to present my content. Okay, this is the table of content that you might want to know. The first one is attention getter, the second specific purpose, and the third is central idea. So I choose startling statistic as my attention getter. Relationships are an integral part of living a good life. Social relationships are important for both mental and physical health. That may seem self-evident, but in the United States, an estimate 40% to 50% of marriage end in divorce. As a result, it's of often easier said than done to develop a good connection. Commitment, trust, and respect are three qualities that make up a strong relationship and can help you overcome issues and stay together. This is the percentage of what make a relationship successful. The first one, commitment. The second, trust, and the last is respect. So next, specific purpose. To let my audience know about sign of healthy relationship when dating. And my central ideas is falling in love with someone is one of the most wonderful experiences in the world. It seems overwhelming and exciting most of the time, and it comes out of nowhere. It's crucial to keep in mind that there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. Every relationship has a mixture of positive and negative traits. What makes a bond positive is that each individual understands that maintaining the relationship and resolving conflict takes effort and on their part. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I want to be the next person to present my presentation. Okay, wait a minute. You guys can see my
Yes.
Yes.
Rahim. Uh, the the table of content is the list of the contents to be presented, which is attention getter. Second is recent trends and specific purpose. What is attention getter? The opening few phrases of a speech are intended to capture and hold the attention of the audience. Attention getter make the audience want to hear the rest of the speech. The attention getter assists the audience in understanding and reflecting on your issue. I want to talk about my points that I choose. My point is recent trends that suitable for speech. First is less is more. Second, make it visual. Third is reinforce the message. Fourth, maximize the value. And lastly, keep it real. Less is more is to deliver a better event. The tendency is for shorter sessions but more of them. Conference organizers are under pressure to produce more from their events. Longer events are not just more difficult to attract delegates to come and remain at, but the sit and listen method is losing way to shorter sessions to fit shorter attention spans, busy schedules, and more distractions. Over the previous decades, the 1 hour conventional presentations has given way to the 45-minute session as the norm, with the 30 minutes keynote session on the increase. Second is make it visual. A presentation is named for a reason. What is seen and heard has more impact than a speech alone. The finest communicators present excellent material in an entertaining manner, reinforcing their point with easily digestible visual clues. Visual function because of the strength of the tale, the cut-through of an image, the cross-cultural connection of a picture, that quickness of comprehending an infographic, and the retention power of the symbol. Third is reinforce the message. When a presentation is accompanied with handouts or follow-up materials, communication becomes more powerful. When participants receive such handouts for a presentation, we believe that professionally created infographic cards, visual summaries, or industry report cards are particularly beneficial. Furthermore, additional detailed industry data, research papers, and presentation slides can be made available electronically following the event to add depth and impact. Fourth is maximize the value. Corporate budgets are being slashed. Therefore, when an event's cost can give advantages beyond the one-time session, it is more likely to be approved. An extra workshop participant is in a Q&A panel and producing creative and innovative content for social media and mainstream media may all help to generate interest and activity around an event. However, the influence might start before the incident. As researchers, we frequently give a survey for delegates or industry representatives to complete before to the conference in order to present a glimpse of the organization or industry. Lastly, keep it real. Events must be entertaining and lively, but they must also give excellent materials that is relevant to the audience. Over the last decades, there have been a significant shift away from motivating workshops and towards practical usable lectures. The finest communicators are not theorists, but specialists who are armed with relevant research and facts rather than notions or anecdotes and can thus give practical insights. My specific purpose is to inform my audience about the effects of stress for our body. My central idea is distress can lead to physical symptoms is in external and manifest more in internal ways and causes psychological effect on our body. That's it.
Okay. Thank you everyone for the
Thank
presentations.
you.
I think we can end it here as we have listened to all of the presentations from every members. So thank you for all cooperation. See you again. Bye bye.
It's welcome. Bye bye.